I'm gonna make some arepas, which is a South American corn cake with some things that I have around my house. I've eaten this a couple times and I really like it. I want to eat it more, so I'm gonna try to make it. This is essential. You need the arepa flour, the masa arepa flour. It's made from corn. Cup of this flour, cup of water. Okay, it's too wet. More of this. I've never made this before, so with all due respect to Latin America, get in there with the hands. A knob of butter, squeeze it in your hand. A little bit more flour, but I think this feels good. Okay, let this chill on the side. So we're gonna do an arepa with stir-fried potato, avocado, and a jalapeno. I wanna talk about how everything is an energetic exchange, not just with our words, but it's a connection from our heart. So you're connecting with my energy right now through the screen. But the people that you surround yourself with do make a difference, because it's where you put your time, it's where you put your energy, it's where you put your focus. So you got to do an assessment to see, are these people enhancing my life? Are they bringing me down? Are they trying to help me? Are they trying to let me be the truest version of myself? Or are they trying to control me and keep me in a state of lack and not on my highest timeline? And in any type of relationship, and I'm all about like deep soul-led relationships, and it's not really about being, it's more of like a feeling, like a heart-to-heart connection. Like even right now, it's a heart-to-heart connection. You know, I just want you to know that. A little bit of onion. After you do a self-assessment of what's important to you and who you're spending time with, then it's important to ask yourself, is this a reciprocated energy? Are these people that I'm surrounding myself reciprocating energy? Jalapeno. I'm not saying that I expect people to do things for me if I do things for them, but I do have the desire that they'll reciprocate the energy in some way. It doesn't have to be a one-for-one, but they do have to return the favor. That's reciprocity, that's returning the energy. If the energy is not returned, then over time, how are you gonna feel? You're gonna feel burnt out. If you're an empath and you're always giving and you're always providing and you're surrounding yourself with people that just take from you, do you wanna be in that relationship? Ask yourself. I want friendships that are caring, considerate, and want the best for me. And I want romantic relationships that provide support to me, that respect me, and that prioritize me. And I want a working relationship that also respects me and believes in me as well. So a lot of these things all intertwine together. Everything's connected. Health, wealth, happiness, it's all connected. You can't really segment these things. Stir fry in action. While that's getting hot, I have some bok choy from lunch. Not traditional, but I don't like to waste things and I like to use everything. I would have liked to make like a salsa verde, but I don't have cilantro and a lot of other things. And I'm gonna throw this in here. Sometimes we're disillusioned to what we want because of the approval of other people and not actually following our own heart, not actually following our intuition from garlic. What I think is most important in any relationship is to reciprocate time and attention. And I don't believe that people say, oh, I don't have time to do this, I don't have time to spend with you. No, you have time, you just choose. Got hair in my eyes. You have time, you just choose not to prioritize spending time with this person. It's simple. Whatever you love, whatever you're passionate about, you always find time no matter what. If you like singing, if you like dancing, if that makes you happy, you're gonna find time to do that no matter what. So if you truly love spending time with your friends or your romantic partner, there's no excuse. You're gonna find time to be with them. This person chooses not to spend time with you. It's the same thing regarding like money. People are like, oh, I don't have enough money. The people usually saying that have money but choose to spend their money on other things. Okay, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not telling you how to live your life, but I think it's important to distinguish and be honest and accountable with ourselves and what we actually want. Otherwise, everything is just an illusion. Garlic, onion, jalapeno. The people that we spend the most time with, it's important to distinguish what their true intentions are, because people change and sometimes people don't actually care about your own benefit. They care about themselves and what benefit the relationship has for them. That's why it's important to have an equal, energetic, give and take relationship. I'm gonna add the potatoes in before this burns. Maybe I should have taken out the onions and garlic because now this is gonna burn, but this is ancho chili pepper, cayenne pepper, red pepper, paprika, cumin, garlic, Mexican oregano. Add a little bit of that in. Mamma mia, smells good. And all these spices that many cultures have been using for centuries, they have healing properties in them. They are essentially medicine. And I will learn more about this because it's something that I'm interested in, so stay tuned. Salt. While I burn my garlic and onions over there, I should have took it out. I think in figuring out the relationships that benefit us, many people will give you something with the intention of taking more from you. And I'm not saying that we need to like 50-50 give and receive all the time, but I think the energy, the intention should be reciprocated. You call on me for help, I reciprocate the same energy. Like, I'm gonna be there for you. You know, just think, like, is your friend, they might give you a piece of cake, right? And you'd be like, oh my God, this person is amazing, they gave me a piece of cake. But did they give you the whole cake? Did they buy a store-bought cake? Did they buy it on Amazon and press 2 buttons? Or did they make the cake from scratch with love and intention? Did they use good ingredients, or they just use the cheapest ingredients they could find? Did they listen to you and say, oh, Michael actually likes vanilla cake, so I'm gonna make him a vanilla cake? Or did they just buy you a store-bought chocolate cake? Did they give you a slice, or did they give you the whole cake? So these are things that you need to think about in the relationships that you're in. The time and intention, the purpose behind what people do, their true intentions, okay? So just because they gave you a slice of cake doesn't mean they actually want the best for you. Or are they tricking you? Did they buy a store-bought cake and then repackage it to make it homemade? These are things to think about, okay? Those of you out there, I hope you get what I'm trying to say. Oh my God, look how much I burned this. It smells good though. Think of like a wood-fired grill. I charred it up. Because the people that I let into my energy, I want to give them a homemade cake with love and care, okay? And I'm not giving them a piece, I'm giving them the whole cake, freshly made. I will cut a slice and serve it to them too. That's the type of energy that I give out, and that's the type of energy that I want reciprocated, not for acquaintances and everyone, but for the closest people that I interact with on a daily basis. I can't expect everyone to be like that, but the people that I choose to spend the most time with, that's what I want. It's still gonna taste good though, because I always make it with care and love. Now we're gonna add our bok choy in. It's like when you make a charred salsa, but I didn't plan it like that. Put it on the side. And I'm not telling you how to live your life. I just think it's important to have that awareness, that consciousness of how everything is energy. In the words of Nikola Tesla, if you want to understand the universe, think of energy, frequency, and vibrations. And every interaction that we have, or everything we do, be it our jobs, swiping on social media, watching this video, is all an energetic exchange. Talking with people, talking with your family, it's all energy. You can choose, we can choose where we place our attention, where we place our focus, and it's a beautiful thing. And we think we have like unlimited energy until we don't. When I was a server, we used to have like 6 tables in the section. 6 tables, I could effectively and efficiently provide good service. But sometimes I would have to take 8 tables, sometimes I have to take 10 tables, sometimes I gotta take 12 tables. And with the more tables that I took, my energy output to everyone decreased a little bit, so I wasn't able to provide the same amount of time and attention. It's just logical, like if you're putting your energy out to all your friends and your wife or husband is like, oh, you're not spending time with me, it could be because you are not prioritizing them, right? These look good. I used to work at a Chinese fusion restaurant. We had arepas on the menu and we put duck confit inside. It was inspired after those like Xi'an lamb buns. I think it's called Rojang waffle. It's those white buns that are filled with like cumin lamb and pork. Oh, I love them. Cast iron skillet, oil, butter, because tastes better. On my journey too, I gotta be careful in the places that I go out, like the large crowds or the events, because we can pick up that energy, right? This Saturday in New York City is SantaCon, where a lot of young people get dressed up in Santa costumes and they go to all the bars. I chose not to attend that ever because I don't want to be around that energy. Not to say that's a bad thing, but it's just not my cup of tea. And I don't think we should get mad at people for wronging us all the time. We have to take personal responsibility and effectively set boundaries with the different relationships in our life. Like, it's so important, and I think it comes down to actually knowing what's important for us. And I'm not saying don't forgive people. Everyone's path is different, everyone's journey is different, so you do what you feel is right, but as long as we're conscious to it and you're taking care of yourself and what you feel is right. Because again, energetic connection, people might not want the best for you. They might want to help you, but they don't want you to overshadow them. They want to keep you at a lower state so they can control you, so they can manipulate you. The people that want the best for you are going to be there during your ups and during your downs, and they're going to respect you for what you want in your life no matter what, and believe in you no matter if they personally don't agree with it for themselves. So don't let the opinions of others influence you in how you want to live your life. Everyone says it, but it's true. Like, you're living your life, you're driving your ship, this is your movie, so you decide how you want to live your life. I think it's important in establishing relationships to identify if it's coming from a place of love and actual compassion, or is it coming from a place of lack and control? Like this person wants to take something from you. This person wants to gain something from you. This person needs you to feel complete. Everyone talks about self-love like, flip that over. Everyone talks about self-love like it's important to not need someone, but necessarily want someone to enhance someone. But that doesn't mean you tell someone, I don't need you, because that doesn't feel right. But I think if a person is whole within themselves and you respect each other's boundaries and you have a healthy energetic exchange, energetic give and take, then you could have a fruitful relationship. One person is giving more, one person's expectation of the relationship is this and the other person's is that. It might not last. Sure, effective communication is important, it can help, but it's about getting to the root core of who you are, your insecurities, what makes you happy, and actually expressing that and not being afraid of your emotions. Take this out before I burn it. 350. And I just want to preface, this is my version of arepas, just using what I had around my house. This is not authentic, whatever that means. Tomato for freshness. Avocado, careful when you cut avocados. Good avocado. Mash it up. Looking good. Look at that. Mamma mia. Hot. I don't know if I did a good job. Ow, hot. I don't even know if this will cut. Okay, flipped it over. Broke a little bit. I'll try to cut another one. I don't know if the center is cooked or it's supposed to be like this, but I gotta be delicate and gentle. All right, not bad. Some of my potatoes on the bottom, tomatoes, and my avocado. All right, pink plate. It's not bad my first time. Look at that, Michael style. That doesn't look that bad. Avocado, tomato, lime juice. Got the potatoes with some chili pepper, cumin, bok choy. I do like the texture of the arepas. I don't know if this is how it's supposed to be. I'm happy with this food that I'm eating. It's an energetic exchange. It's also an energetic exchange that I'm eating it. And it's an energetic exchange that I made it. And it's an energetic exchange that I filmed a video about it. And I don't film videos just to film videos. Like, I actually eat everything that I film because I don't want to waste it. And I know it's important to respect what I'm making in the culture, but I'm not gonna buy all the specific ingredients just to make a certain dish all the time. I'm gonna use what I have first and see what I can do. We gotta go Super Saiyan Blue.